right, welcome back. Where we left off, you were in an all but deserted street, save the dead bodies of the creatures you just fought laying about, and their blood on the ground. There's a mist to the air, as to be expected, but the area being devoid of people leaves an ominous tone to the air, and you see that gazer floating, accompanied by, you can imagine a sound of it as it hovers, wow, 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 looking with its several eye stalks your way. Just a moment ago, you had heard the second blast of the city watch sirens. You assume, triangulating your position, having heard gun blasts or some type of blast, an activity that is highly illegal in the city. So they are always certain to act promptly on that. And yes, just south of the Coffin March, which leads to the City of the Dead, mind you. What direction will you travel?
Let's run. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Maybe stay off of the high road.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you want to cut into the City of the Dead and cut through there? Or we could probably cut through, like through Winterpath over here, through to the wall, and then maybe make for either this entrance here or this entrance down here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I feel like going through City of the Dead would probably be the safest, or at least like the road less traveled for sure.
right.
Can I tell DM if I make an investigation roll here? I'll roll. Can I tell generally what direction the whistles are coming from?
No, it was too disorienting. It was bouncing off the buildings. What did you roll though?
14. Okay.
If you had to guess, they'd be coming from the west or south.
Okay. Let's go. We'll take off for the closest entrance. We'll cut
As
through.
soon as you step off of this block here, just crossing the Coffin March, speeding up in front of you is a very fast-moving carriage, a black carriage completely enclosed in the front. You can't even see the driver. You just see the reins whipping this thing to stop as it pulls up in front of you. And through the window, you see dressed in a sharp black suit, wearing thin-rimmed spectacles, the Castellanter's chief butler and Lord Victoro's personal attendant, Willifert Crowell, says, "Quickly, get in. The guard will be upon you soon."
Hey, I would get right in.
Yeah,
honestly.
get in.
This is a gorgeous all black. The horses are black. The carriage is black. It's got these unique rounded fairings that go completely up the side of the carriage. It looks like there's some sort of contraption underneath it, like, and this is just at a glance. You notice it's like just this magnificent carriage. There's some type of substructure to the suspension or the wheels. It looks like it could possibly be sleds or skis that they would attach to, but they were very large. that maybe they could drop down on this thing. Maybe it could turn into a sleigh in the snow. Looks like very advanced contraption, this carriage. And Williford Crowell they didn't furnish a picture for him, and I never got one. But you can picture his sharp black suit and thin-rimmed spectacles. Quickly, the doors are open. And he motions to the carriage.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! I'll open the door and stand aside and
Yes, quickly.
let everybody pile in. And then,
Although confused as to where we're going exactly, I just hop right in.
Williford sees the confusion on your face and immediately responds, says, Lord Castellanter wanted to see you, and we've been keeping tabs, as we said we would, looking out for your safety.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Does this mean we're potentially in danger then?
He gets a wry look on his face as he turns away from you and whips the horses. The doors almost close on their own as you take off in this. You notice it's the smoothest carriage ride. You don't even feel the cobblestones underneath this thing, and it takes off in a shot, and the doors shut behind you. And sitting in the area with you, almost like a person, is a long, thin black box. He leans back and says, "Certainly, I will take you wherever you like. But if you have time to meet with Victoria, he would certainly receive you."
how big
Donovan,
how big?
what's in the box is for you. He wanted you a present. He wanted you to have it.
How big is the box?
About the size of a rapier. And he spurs the horses on ever faster. And Donovan, based on your your last roll, you look out the back window of this thing and you see the guard and watch both descend upon that alley as it becomes smaller and smaller in your view as this carriage speeds away, like you've never sped through the streets of Waterdeep before.
Tamora's luck. I'm feeling it.
So where to then? Blackwell's Union?
I'll look at everybody else. I mean, if Victoria's he's nice enough to rescue us back there, sort of. Pay him a visit before we return to Troll Skull. Maybe we'll be able to lose that flying eye. I'll take another look out the back. Is the gazer still hovering around, following us?
You don't see it. But you're not surprised. Everything that was behind you is now 100 yards behind you. You can picture it there, though, hovering.
I feel like we were sort of going to cross paths with the Castellanters anyway, so I guess it kind of makes sense to go there if he's wanting to meet with us.
Yeah, Schemo can wait another night, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll just shout to Williford. Yes, the Castellanters estate. That would be helpful. Thank you, Williford. And I'm gonna open this box as I'm speaking to him.
Aldous is very jealous. He wishes that he got a gift from the Lord of the Manor.
Perhaps it's a rapier, since it's rapier-sized.
Right.
I've seen dueling swords housed in boxes like these before, but I could never afford one that came with a case.
So you speed up Spindle Street, crossing Selduth Street, running parallel with the City of the Dead. And you see Williford looking up, as if seeking danger from above, possibly. He keeps looking up through the window right above him. He can see through to the sky. And then you guys cross Selduth Street, up Aramar's Walk, just northwest. You start traveling. And you open the box, and let me see. It is, in fact, a rapier.
Why's it giving us stuff?
What did you do to get that, Donnie?
Nothing yet. I'm kind of worried what he expects in return for it. But it's the cliche, don't look a gift horse. Oh, wow.
He hears Williford hears you say something. Someone grunts or nods in approval, and he sees you in a rear view mirror he has, and he gives that same wry smirk he gave in response to Rhea a moment ago, and he comments, "You'd be hard pressed to find one of its equal. I'm sure you'll find it balances quite easily and will aid in protecting the party."
I'm speechless. I don't think I've ever seen a blade like this. What is Lord Castellan expect in return for such a generous gift?
Well, I wouldn't put words in his mouth myself, and he looks up. But I was present when he spoke to you last. I thought you had a business agreement.
Oh, yes, of course, the agreement, yes. Well, payment then, yes. Well, I'm going to take it out, check it out.
You take it out. It's a mighty fine... You would believe this would be a magical sword. It looks magical.
I'll ask Aldous, Rhea, or Harlow if any of them can confirm that this is magical by looking at it.
Alright, let me do an Arcana check.
Yep, there's a magical sword.
Alright.
And
I'll give it back to him and say, without a doubt, it is.
The carriage jogs right east quickly. And Donovan, you know instinctually you've just made that right onto Lamp Street. He's obviously avoiding the high road. And as quickly as you just turned right, you turn left, jarring you sideways. But if you made a turn like that at this speed at any other carriage, the carriage would certainly topple. This carriage rides like none other you've ever rode in. Andamar Street. He travels up that. And then jives left under Undal Lane and cuts in between these two buildings and makes his way up through Mage Court here. Some of you don't know these streets like Donovan does, but he can picture. He knows these streets well, so he can picture them as you guys travel. So you're really judging the look on Donovan's face as he calculates where you guys are. And no doubt you guys are making your way north. And you'd be expecting him to travel west anytime now to get to the seaward. So anything else you want to discuss on your travel to Castellanter Villa?
Oh, I'll take it from Aldous. Oh, man. A beautiful gift. What are we gonna do for? Does anyone remember what exactly? I'll quietly talk to the group. What was our business arrangement with the Castellanters again? We were helping them with the stone, right?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I don't remember the specifics around it, so I'm a little curious why such an extravagant gift.
Carlo points out like how she remembers playing with the kids and how like I think it has something to do with the kids on why we're there.
Right. The Lord of the Manor, he kind of seemed to be under the impression that if he got all of the like eyes for the stone, that he would be able to protect his children for some reason. So I think he is like under the assumption that we're going to help him do that, you know? I guess.
Well, we're gonna help ourselves.
Yeah, and frankly, I need the stone and the eyes, so I don't think I'd want to hand him over.
Right. Although, he might at least be able to help us, locate the other ones. I don't know, we promised to, like, hand it over to him, so... In fact, I'm pretty sure we didn't.
Yeah, we can hear what they have to say, but I guess we'll just go from there and take that with a grain of salt.
Right.
Yeah,
And I mean, we don't have all the eyes yet, so I'm assuming it's, like, not of much use until it's all together anyway, so...
And I just say I'm pretty sure we said no takesy backsies, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's probe the situation.
Yeah. It can't hurt to. I mean, we always knew that we're not gonna. Reyes, no need to fear that I'm not gonna trade my loyalty for insignificant baubles.
Well, he does have one of the eyes, so we will need to either befriend him or retrieve the eye from him in another way, so...
Yeah, we're gonna have to be real careful. I think everyone has a stake in this eye, and we're gonna have to be really careful about who we invest too much trust in. He did save us, sort of, I guess. Let's see what he has to say. You've got that stone safely tucked away, right, Raya?
Yeah, it's in my bag, and I've just always kept it close and kept an eye, constantly checking if it's there.
Awesome.
You pull up in front of at Delzorin and Diamond Streets, in front of Castellanter Villa. And he leaves the carriage there and quickly exits his door and helps open the doors for you guys to get out.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, Wilford. I'll hand him my old rapier. Which way, Wilford? Maybe, I assume we're too late for supper.
Oh, there's always food available. Are you hungry,
Yeah,
Donovan?
thirsty, perhaps.
I'm sure I can arrange something.
Excellent, excellent.
And he leads the group of you. If I could just find the map, I'll plop you on it. Not sure what I did with that map.
It's been a while since we had that conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
I do, looking at my notes.
All right, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Oh, there it is.
Whoa. Big map.
Oh, you guys are all over. Oh, crap.
Hey.
Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Donnie! Oh, my map's going. I clicked. Oh, there you go. And he swings the large. Hold on, I had a nice picture here, and I left it somewhere. Okay, it's not here. Oh, it's taking my map a while to equilibrate.
Does anybody remember if Xanathar was after the Castellanters as well, or?
To be honest, I am like completely lost in who the Xanathar is going after and
Well, they
all
definitely
that.
want the stone. Schemo, Xanathar, and they want it for their reasons. The Castellanters want it. The Zenarim want it. Everybody knows about it.
He leaves you at the door and gets in the carriage and speeds off around the corner as if looking to get the carriage out of plain sight. And the door opens.
All right.
I dropped all my pictures on a different map. Damn it.
Well, after you, Donovan, you seem to be the favorite.
Do I see the kids?
No, you don't see the kids yet,
Darn.
but you can picture them in there.
Can I just like run in and go find them and play?
Yes.
Yay, I'm doing
The
that.
door is open. Do you run in the door?
Yeah,
All right, so you run in the door and you see
I'm stuck.
that lord-looking gentleman that you've met before. You're stuck?
Yeah.
Do I have... Hold on. Turn this lighting stuff off. You see this gentleman. Actually, he's dressed differently. Let me find... I fumbled my maps again.
All right.
Had a bunch of pictures and I plopped them on a...
Was he the one with the poofy pants, or was that someone else?
Poopy pants.
Yeah, I think that's him.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it
that's
is.
him.
He is dressed differently tonight. If I could just find where I put it. He's dressed in what looks like religious garb. I guess that becomes most apparent to you at first, Rhea. How well versed are you on the human pantheon in Faerun? Did you ever pay
Um,
attention to that stuff?
no, just dwarven gods. I'm familiar with.
Aldous, if you roll some kind of like
Mm,
history check, you
yeah.
might be able to recognize what this garb is. It's definitely different than his noble attire that you've seen him. And Donovan, you've seen him dressed in a few different outfits so far now.
hmm I
Um,
got a 24 on history.
he is wearing the symbol of Lathander around his neck.
Okay. Like on a necklace.
Yes. Oh, I think it was on the map. I had my stuff turned way down. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Yes, okay, here it is. This is what Victoria looks like tonight. Oh, it's very small.
Oh, okay.
Here I could do this.
That's what she said.
And this is oh, I don't know if that's too big on your screen,
Oh
but I just
yeah, that big.
here I'll bring it down. Tell me.
It's good. We get a good
Oh, he looks way different. I
yeah,
mean,
he's
his
totally
look.
dressed different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Um
recognize that symbol as the symbol of Lathander, Aldous.
so what do I know of the people who partake in the worship of Lathander?
You can't bring much of it to mind, but the most obvious is you know that they're the thing they cherish most is look forward to the new day.
Mm,
New when the sun comes up, waiting for the sun to come up and greeting a new day is really big for the worshippers of Lathander.
okay.
And
So I mean,
you're certain that if you probed into any of your history books, you'd find lots of information of that on
mhm.
that immediately.
So I guess like when I see um
Welcome, my friends. Step in.
I didn't realize you were a follower of Lathander.
Oh well, I am. You'd
Are
be
you
surprised.
off somewhere to worship or
Yeah, or are we disturbing you by any chance?
Not at all. Anytime's a good time for my team. Hmm. Step in. Donovan, I assume you approve of the weapon I've procured for you?
Oh, your gift is quite generous. I'm actually kind of afraid to accept something so valuable. I'm not used to, outside of my present company, I haven't been offered many gifts in my life. Not like this.
Well, I assume your whole world is different these days, isn't it now, Donovan?
Uh,
And you're playing with some dangerous uh, actors now. Can't have you running around at my behest unprotected.
uh, uh, it's quite generous. Many thanks.
We are still in collaboration, are we not?
Oh, well, that's why we're here. We wanted to talk more about our collaboration and have some wine, perhaps.
Yeah, and he leads you into oh, he moves into this hall with his robe flowing, and you do see two children run down the stairs, Harlow. And you also notice, Rhea, you notice Victoro gets an easy look on his face when he sees his children playing, running through the halls. He notices them and then continues to gather things, apparently to have drinks. And you can all follow him into move yourselves over to the that dining hall where he is.
I think we're stuck outside.
Oh, are you stuck?
Yeah, I don't think we can get through that door. Will your lovely wife be joining us?
She did not plan to, but I am not her master. She may if it's her prerogative.
Well, not necessary. It's just always lovely to see her.
Ah, how nice of you to say.
Your timeliness in sending the coach was almost fate-like. We were yet again set upon by Xanathar.
Oh, well, I believe it. And yes, Williford was given the task of keeping tabs on you. I do understand you have been accosted several times now. Most likely other parties are interested in the stone, as I am.
Why do
You do still possess the stone, correct?
Yes, I have it. And I was also curious as to, like, maybe if you could tell us more your intentions with it.
It's pretty straightforward, really. And time is of the essence at this point. We have lost some days here. As I explained before, my children are in peril, and after doing a great bit of research on the ground and otherwise, we've come to learn that this stone, once armed with its vision, will be able to reveal the location of Dagult Neverember's ill-gotten treasure hoard. I intend to, with your help, retrieve the remaining eyes for this stone, locate where this treasure hoard is, extract that treasure hoard, and use that money to save the lives of my children. As I told you, they were cursed. The date is coming up soon when that curse will take its effect. It means the world to me that does not happen.
And how will the wealth assist you in lifting the curse?
It is a ransom of sorts to the one who has cursed my children.
I think I would like to cast Zone of Truth just right in the middle of the room. Because I'm feeling a little suspicious, and I don't see how this money can directly tie into helping his children. He hasn't really explained that clearly, so I feel a little weirded out right now. So I just want to cast Zone of Truth and see if anything he says might change.
He's gonna.
So in the center of the room,
He's gonna know.
I guess
if you
that's-
cast it.
I guess that's him. Because he's not entering it, you're just casting it. Is that him entering the spell's area, I guess, for the first time? Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, okay, must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the bounds of the truth. All right, so it's a verbal and somatic, and he looks at you and raises an eyebrow when he sees you doing what, Rhea? Sees and hears you. Verbal and somatic components to this spell.
I stick my arm out. Obviously, casting a spell, I'm not trying to hide it from him. And then I say something under my breath, just like a spiritual quote in another language, and you kind of see this weird aura appear in the middle of the room. And like I said, I'm not afraid of him knowing I'm casting it, so I am totally open about it.
Okay. I'm just going to read it one more time to be absolutely sure.
While Harlow's playing with the kids, is she getting anything? Is it just normal kid stuff?
All normal kid stuff, unless you ask a question to steer the conversation a certain. Give me a second, though. Spell ends in 10 minutes.
Very cool spell.
Yes, it is. All right, so let me pull him up here. Look at his. And you see he puts his hand on his chin and his other hand across his waist, like resting his elbow on his other hand as he watches you cast this spell. And he says, "Everything I've told you is the truth. I intend to use this money to save the lives of my children. Their lives are in peril, and they do have a curse."
And whom, may I ask, put the curse on them? Who are you hoping to pay the ransom to?
I fear, and I have just found this out just recently, what force is behind this horrible, horrible thing that has befallen my family. I've learned it is none other than the Lord Asmodeus himself that will receive this ransom. And Rhea, that checks out with your, well, he's unable to tell a lie, a deliberate lie.
Did he
hold on.
make a saving throw?
Let's make the saving
Charisma.
throw.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he is able to successfully lie then.
I assure you, everything I have told you is the truth. And I do need your help. What can I do to help you trust me? Obviously, I've not done enough.
No. It's not that we don't trust many. You understand, every time we seem to stick our head out the front door of Troll Skull, someone tries to chop it off. So we just know that there's many individuals that are showing great interest in the stone, and we want to make sure that
Of course they would.
Yeah, and we want to make sure that we're in league with the right ones. I know Rhea means no disrespect in her obvious casting of the spell to try and
None taken.
Dwarves
I'm glad.
take a
I'm
direct.
glad we got past that. If it needed to be done, better now than later.
Yes, like Donovan said, no disrespect, but still just full transparency is all.
None taken, and he bows. It would please me nothing more than to, if that's what it takes to prove what I'm saying is true, so be it. And help yourself to the drinks.
Oh,
Williford, by this time, has laid out several options. Yes, of course. We know now the major factions at play here, and I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but obviously Xanathar's guild has been on your heels. The Zentarum are not far behind. Uh, we have witnessed them following you, whether you've seen it or not.
yes, they haven't actively moved against us in the way that the Xanathar's guild has. They appear to be content with lurking in the shadows and waiting. Perhaps they're hoping that we'll eventually gather all of the stones. So,
Williford also reported he saw people on your roof the other night while you were inside. I hope I don't have to apologize for keeping tabs, protecting our investment. And just so we are clear, I have found, if we do in fact find Never Ember's ill-gotten gold, I expect it to be in the amount of 500,000 gold. I will need almost that amount to save my children. When we spoke before, we agreed on 10% for the group of you to split among the group of you. That should be enough to make you very famous and rich for the rest of your lives. I hope we're still clear about that. I do need this money to save my children.
clear as crystal.
And I'll do whatever I can, use whatever resources I have. You name it. It sounds like if you don't surround yourself with some powerful folk, these people will come looking for you. And I'm sure it won't take them long to put together the 2 and 2 that at your home is Trollskull Manor. I suggest you either fortify it with powerful friends that you know you can trust, or at least have an idea of where you can go in a pinch. I want you to have these things thought out because I can't. Failure is not an option. I wouldn't be putting all my resources into this if I didn't think the group of you could pull it off. I expect us to achieve our goal. I'm going to do whatever I can to protect you and help you, however you deem fit, to keep that stone safe and to find the remaining eyes.
Fair enough. So what would you propose our next steps should be?
I was hoping your intuition from being on the ground might steer you or steer us. That's a very good question. Let's have a drink and think about it together. And he raises his glass and takes a drink and sits back in a chair and really seems to be pondering your question. And he starts rocking back and forth.
Well, we can safely speak that you have a stone, so there's only 2 remaining.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I think some of our intel is pointing to the Xanathar Guild having one of the eyes as well.
As does ours. Where would they keep it? Rumor has it they have a guild hall below the city, but I'm sure it's well fortified.
I'm certain if the Xanathar knows what he's in possession of, it would be in his lair, and it is under the city. And while there are several of them, I think if that's when you're ready to go there, I should be able to find the right lair. Maybe a few more days of sending spies in may yield. Again, I don't want to send you unnecessarily to where the stone is not and waste your resources. So perhaps in a few more days, I'll be able to pin down the exact location.
I'll pour a full glass of wine and then slide the 3/4 of the bottle in front of Joanna. Is it possible that the Zenarim have gained possession of one of the stones?
Well, yes, they obviously did. Based on what you yourself have reported with your friend Renair, it seems as though they took it from him when they clashed with the Xanathar Guild in those sewers. That locket that he carries around his neck apparently was replaced with a fake. At least that's what the intelligence showed. Now, whether they're still in possession of it, um, I heard it's a fractured organization these days. I could see them fighting amongst themselves, and that may be a whole separate investigation in and of itself. But yes, last I heard, it was taken from your acquaintance, Renair.
That's our information that we've gathered would indicate this as well. Perhaps you could show us what we're looking for. I'm assuming the eyes all look similar.
I don't know for sure, but you did already see it. I showed it to
All right, that's right.
Aldous, I think.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, you showed us what it looked like. Did you have some more? I mean, you brought us here, and I'm grateful. I wanted to thank you in person for your gift. But was there more
Yes.
information you wish to share with us? Or?
Let me see if I got any other information.
Or were you just impressing upon us the importance of us acting
Well,
quickly?
I wanted to put a date in your mind. That this was the most important reason for having you here. This awful curse will come to fruition, I've been told, on my twin children's 9th birthday, which falls on Tarsak 11. I want to have this heist completed by Tarshak 9. That's the night of the Le Ruin feast, and the party of you, will be welcome. Hopefully, we will be celebrating freeing the souls of my children and also celebrating your newfound wealth on that day. So please, let me know what you need. Let me know what your plans are. I will help you plan to the extent that I am able. We need to come up with.
So how long do we have? How many 10 days is that between now and Tarsak 9, roughly?
There's a little more than a 10-day.
And you won't be able to give us any more information for maybe a couple or a few days, you said?
I'll put all my men on it. I'll do my best to have it by tomorrow, but I do already have a good idea. I want to be absolutely certain before I recommend going anywhere near anything Xanathar. You know, and he motions towards Donovan. You know how dangerous they are.
I think just I want to say something. I want to say something, but I don't want to say it out loud. So I think like I'm gonna sort of turn my eyesight to Donovan and use my awakened mind just to like communicate with him telepathically a little
Okay.
bit. And I'll ask him if I should bring up Schemo to let him know that we were hoping to basically interrogate him to see if we can get more information. Just to get like Donovan's approval or not.
I hear Aldous whispering in my head.
Yes.
I'll gaze across the table at Aldous and nod my head that sure.
And then I'll sort of go on saying, well, as you mentioned, you'll have your men on it. We already have a lead of our own that we're hoping to follow. There's a man by the name of Schemo. In fact, Donovan and Harlow actually have a little bit of more history with him, but we have our own reasons, our misgivings with him, shall we say, and we're hoping to interrogate him to see what sort of information he has.
Excellent. I'm glad that you've. That's what I was hoping. Nothing is more important than boots on the ground to get this sort of information obtained. Um, you say Skibo works for one of the thieves guilds, or what is
Xanathar's.
it?
Xanathar's guild. He came to us while we were temporarily detained by the city watch with an offer for the stone. But I know better than to trust his kind. I suspect he's probably responsible for at least one of the attacks on us. So we have some hard questions to ask him.
Good, good. Well, I'll do my work. You do that work, and I wish we could enjoy the festive season, but it's not to be, apparently. Um, but the Le Ruin Feast, that is the night we will celebrate.
Agreed. Oh, and there's no chance that we would, during our investigation, come across this Osmodius fellow. Is he a resident here in Waterdeep?
He does chuckle, and he looks at the faces of everyone. Um, Almost like he looks like he's looking to everyone to see if everyone else laughs along. And
Do
then
I know the name?
do a history check.
Okay.
Yes, you probably do.
Okay.
Can Harlow
22.
come?
Asmodeus was a patron of oppression and power, the greatest devil, and the lord of the ninth and overlord of the nine hells as a whole.
Oh
He is
shit.
known by many names.
Oh,
The Lord of
So,
Nessus, the Raging Fiend, but most know him as Asmodeus.
Victorio, could you maybe tell us more about why your children or your child was cursed? Like, I'm still a little suspicious, frankly. Like, did
He's
you
a,
do something in exchange to deserve this, or what's the whole
Mm-hmm.
point?
Mm-hmm.
not at all. I am targeted by these forces, obviously because of my position in Waterdeep and in society in general. I assume those are what are the motivations of Lord of the Hells? I don't know. You tell me. You're a holy woman, dwarf. Sorry. And he does seem to get shaken at the having to think about this dark force that is set upon his family.
Okay, I don't say anything else, but you could tell I'm still pretty skeptical, and I kind of like
Yeah.
squint a little bit.
oh,
I understand. It's hard to believe. I understand. I can't believe it myself.
I'll
Please.
sort of like lean in and I'll say like I think we've established here that we're all being frank with each other. I personally am no stranger to being befallen by some supernatural forces. Um,
Oh, that's
a-
very
and
brave of you.
and I, if you've done something to get yourself involved with this person, let's say, um, I think it would be in your best interest to tell us.
Like I said, y- your your cleric cast a spell to make sure I was telling the truth. I'm looking to save the lives of my dear children.
Can Har
Being as forthcoming as the only way I know how. Yes, yes, Harlow.
can Harlow like run into the room and like look at Aldous, tell him that she's hungry, and then also ask if they can get a big brother just because she remembers the kids telling them about their big brother.
Where do you suppose we'll get a big brother for you, Harlow?
I don't know, but she then says like my friends are saying that they have a big brother that used to live here, but he doesn't live here anymore. Can we get a big brother?
Oh
What?
shit. Is a big
Whoa.
brother the devil?
I don't know.
And Victoro leans out. He's, go along, children, go along. Oh, very nice of you to play with them, young one. And then he looks at you like, you don't look young at all.
Kids say the darndest things.
Yeah.
She's young at heart.
Oh, that's so good.
So, yes, I will look into the Xanathar Guild. Oh, please, don't let your skepticism get in the way of losing 1 minute on our goal here. Um, I hope money motivates you as much as the lives of my children are motivating me to keep in this game. Um, if something else motivates you, then please let me know what it is, and I'll do whatever I can to afford it. But be skeptical all you want, but please make haste. For if I am forthright and we are successful, you all stand to be very rich people.
Well, sounds good to me. Um, let's just maybe have one thing clear. After we access this hoard, this treasure, um, we are to keep the stone and its eyes.
Um, Obviously, I would prefer to hold on to it, but the most important thing is that we save the lives of my children. So, yes, if that is a condition, um, and if you must keep the stone, I don't know why. It brings a lot of danger. I figured having the money would be enough for you at that point. But I'm not going to be an obstacle to saving the lives of my children. If that is a condition, you may find you'll change your mind, my friend. But I will agree to your terms.
I chime in and I let him know it's not a condition. We're telling you.
Spoken like a true dwarf.
Well, that's what
And I
terms are.
cross my arms.
I think Ray is drunk.
No, she's being, you know.
I think this is like the tensest conversation we've had. It is like
It's good though. It's
so good.
Well, you're talking to one of the richest people in Waterdeep, which is saying something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as you know, his ancestors have been like masked lords. Yeah, you've heard stories of that. Like this Castellanter family is deeply rooted in the history of this city.
Right.
The money and power runs deep, and you
Mhm.
know it. You can feel it, almost as if this building reaches deep into the earth.
all right. Well, I'm
Well,
ready. I'm ready
I
to
guess
leave
we're all in agreement.
before he tries to take the rapier back. If you guys want to go.
Well, yeah, let's head out. Let's get ready for Schemo.
How are you going to travel about? I am concerned about you. Had Williford not happened upon you, I'm not sure what the next move would have been. You're obviously being watched by
Right.
several factions.
Could we maybe borrow the carriage? Maybe return it tomorrow when we, see if there's any updates.
Or Wilfred,
Well-
give us a lift back to Troll Skull.
Williford would have to operate the vehicle, but yes, he's at your disposal. He's essentially does everything for me. I can fend for myself if you need him. You approve of the carriage, I assume. And he lifts his one eyebrow several times.
Certainly.
Very luxurious.
It's one of a kind. All right. Well, I'm glad we had an opportunity to reaffirm our commitment and come to an understanding, or a greater understanding, if it will. I can't say how pleased I am to be in league with you, and Lathander's speed to you all, and best of luck. We'll, you could check in with me whenever you want, and if you require Williford to report back to you in any timely manner, just tell him where and when. I'm sure he will be precise.
And tight-lipped about anything we would ask him to do, and as well, I assume.
Oh, of course.
Excellent. Yeah, so we'll ride back to Troll Skull, and then we'll reconvene within the next few days, perhaps, and discuss our progress.
You notice Williford was gone from the room at the earlier at the indication that you guys were ready to leave and needed a ride, and Victoro motions towards the door and says, "Williford should be waiting for you outside."
Thank you again.
All right.
On our way out, I just sort of nod my head, but don't say anything.
I'm taking a couple drinks for the road. Thanks.
Carlo asked if the big brother was eaten.
As you're walking out the door,
Yeah.
he looks at you like, "You're cute." He says, "You're very cute," and he closes the door behind you. And Williford says, "Where to, Master Donovan?"
Troll Skull Alley, please, sir. And we can send messenger.
Or should we go to Schemos?
I don't know. Are we good with spells and stuff? What
Yeah.
You
I
did
mean, I
use
am.
your spells, so you have to keep track of what spells you've used and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we took a
I
short
don't think
rest.
you've had a short rest.
Oh, I can't remember if I thought we took one when we were waiting in that other tavern, the Dripping Dagger or whatever.
But then you had the combat, and a bunch of spells were cast.
Right.
So we would
And I
have
think
to.
leveling up reset it. So I don't.
Well,
What time is it?
then let's go get you guys middle of the evening, 9, 10, something around that. Oh, you hear the clock ring. Gong. 10.
Well, yeah. Let's just have a long rest then. I guess.
You could just tell Williford to cruise around in the Castellanter mobile.
Yeah, we can go see Schemo in the morning.
Yeah, actually, I was as we return. You know what? Troll Skull's fine, at least for now. Let's head in that direction. I was gonna say, maybe we want to. Schemo did come to us and show interest. Maybe do we want to go after him in his home, or do we think about putting him someplace where we have the upper hand, do you know what I mean? Put him someplace, either not necessarily at Troll Skull, but maybe somewhere else where we can I know of an abandoned warehouse where Renier was held. We could just say, hey, we'll be by to pick you up, and we want to discuss perhaps selling the stone to you or something like that to try and get him away. I'm afraid of him being in this place with all these potions and shit. God knows what he has access to there.
Right.
Maybe if we remove him from his home, he might be a little less formidable. I don't know. It's just a thought. I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
in our
for
off
sure.
time. Quite frankly, I haven't really planned something like this before, so I'm a little lost.
And where was this abandoned cabin or?
It was a warehouse in the dock ward, I believe. When we were looking for Floon and we found Renair, Xanathar had a hidden warehouse that got sacked afterwards by the town guard, so they could have abandoned it at this point. It was found.
Is it the Zentarim warehouse?
No, they were Xanathar that took him.
Okay.
No, it was a Zentarum warehouse.
Oh, was it? Oh, good
Yep.
memory there, Aldous. I'm getting my guilds confused.
I wasn't even there. I think that was
know.
before I joined.
I think we told
Well,
you.
he's just going by. There's a mark on the
There's
map.
just there's just a marker. So
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, there. Yeah. Xanarim warehouse. Yeah. And actually, the other thing is at some point maybe we want to question Renair a little bit more in detail about what happened to him. So if we head back, get some rest, maybe the next day we'll have Williford pick us up, and then maybe we go take a look at the warehouse, see if it's abandoned, and if it's abandoned, maybe we stage an ambush there, fucking grab him up there, beat
The
it out of
carriage
him.
comes to an abrupt halt, and you see
Here we
Williford
go.
look directly out the window, and having seen him look out the window, I assume one, if not all of you, crane your necks to see what it might be. And there is a woman standing in front of the carriage, as if she almost got ran over. And she looks like this.
Oh no.
Is it popping up? It's not popping up. And she taps the hood of the carriage in between the horses. Tat tat. And the doors fling open to the carriage, and muscular arms reach in, grabbing for all of you from both sides.
oh,
Her arms?
And that's what. No, she's standing in front of the carriage. The doors open
okay.
while you're all looking forward.
I'm walking.
The doors.
I'm like, there's only room for one muscular woman here.
Yeah, she might need a ride. Maybe she just needs a lift.
Well, whose arms are sticking in?
Oh right, yeah, that would be.
We're getting tooken.
Oh shit.
Hold on,
I
I'll
don't
grab
like it.
these perps.
Okay, so where are we on the map here? On Del's
Can I not? Can I try to push the arms away as a reaction?
You certainly can.
I'm gonna do that. I'll do a
I'm
strength
not even gonna try.
check. Yeah, I'll do strength. And I'll accidentally go for someone else's arms who's getting grabbed instead.
You're like,
Yeah. Overpowered.
No, they're gonna regret that. She's the one you didn't
Oh
want to grab.
boy, who is this? Who is this lady?
You have never seen this woman before. You made it as far south as
Well, east. Because Castle enters like almost directly west of Troll Skull on Delzorn.
Oh, is that where I thought you were going to scope out the warehouse? You were going to Troll Skull
I'm sorry.
Manor?
Yeah,
No, it's fine. Wherever you plan to go. I know which direction.
We were kind of kicking around. I said just go in the direction of Troll Skull, so we were.
I think we
talking.
were gonna go to the warehouse in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
So we
right.
were going to Troll
So
Skull.
traveling east. On you notice he doesn't take the main roads.
Mhm.
So you ended up in a alley right here on the map. And I'm just going to throw these.
The fuck?
Is this another one of your girlfriends, Donnie?
No.
And you
Not
see
not yet anyway.
several characters that look like this, very similarly armed, almost like a militia of sort. But
Wow.
Donovan, you notice on two of them they have their Zentarum tattoos showing just enough for you to see on their arm. And you recognize them immediately as Zentarum thugs. And there are
Oh,
four
they're
of them,
shiny.
plus this raven-haired, rapier-wielding woman.
No, no need to get grabby. I'll start shouting at them. Are they really grabbing in here, trying to drag people out of this carriage?
Yes, I'm gonna throw a initiative turn tracker up
Oh, shit.
because we'll have
Okay.
to throw everyone in there.
Okay.
So do you want to put us like all in the middle, kind of, and have these guys like around us, or something?
Yeah, we'll just have to theater of mind this this street corner here, right here. It's like a back alley.
So she's like in front.
It's a
of
nice
us.
back alley though.
And then
Okay.
Yeah,
there's like
you were like
Like-
facing this way, coming down this alley here.
okay.
And let's see, get her.
And then she
on
was like kind
there.
of in front of us, like here, and the other. There's what, 2 on either side, maybe.
Yep, 2 on either side, exactly.
Well, this was a mistake. Oh, sorry. Gonna roll initiative.
Oops. Oh, you guys are getting fast. I like it. I like it. Any discussion about what you're going to do about these people? Is anyone screaming?
Yeah, I am. No. I'll try and get out. I'll try and get out. I won't. They won't even have to pull me. I'll like get out of the wagon.
Is there a dog in the carriage, dude?
One of the neighborhood dogs is barking at all the noise.
Yeah.
Are these guys?
I think like Aldous. Sorry, Donnie.
Mm-mm.
I was just gonna say, I think Aldous is like has had enough. He's just like, whatever. Jesus, take the wheel. He's just like letting himself be dragged out of the carriage. He's like,
Oh,
you'll see me get crazy in a bit.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
Is anyone trying to reason
Oh.
with them?
I'm trying, but I don't know that
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna work. I'm gonna give it a
No.
shot. As soon, but don't let them.
and you hear a taunt. Donovan.
Oh my god, it is his ex.
No, I don't know her.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
her.
It's not your act.
No, I would remember her. I don't know her.
That you know of.
No, I don't know her. Like, I don't know her. I mean,
That's why she's so hurt, because you don't remember
oh,
her.
yeah. No. Oh,
Nice.
no, I think I might.
All right, so we have a turn order,
Yeah.
and she sidesteps around one of the horses to come to the side of the wagon that Donovan is on, the west-facing side, and she squares up with you with her rapier. She lines it up as a trained sword fighter, points it at you, taps the ground, and raises it back up 3/4 of the way, and waits for you to return the gesture.
Oh, why? What? We're on our way. There's a party. You're more than welcome to come. I don't know.
You know what we want. Give it over, there'll be no violence. I suspect that won't be the case, though.
Is it-
And she taps the rapier again.
Gold. The gold. The gold. That's what you want.
Roll a charisma check.
Can I use persuasion?
Yes.
The gold. No, I've been looking for. I've been looking. I've been waiting. I know there's a simple matter of collecting it. I wasn't sure. I haven't seen. Haven't seen anyone to collect it of late.
Beside you, and on the other side of this carriage, there are 4 very large thugs trying to manhandle your friends out of the carriage.
No. This is a mistake.
Actually, one of them has successfully pulled Aldous out because he just kind of like let his body go limp. No.
Oh no.
I'm like over here, I guess.
And the thug does take advantage of your letting him, and he pulls you extra quickly out of the vehicle.
Take me.
No.
Oh, so strong.
Oh, no.
All right, Donovan, what's it going to be? She doesn't stop or anything based on your conversation.
She's not gonna stop.
She's trying to fight.
This isn't what you want. I'll grab the hilt of my brand new rapier. Davil wouldn't want this. She doesn't respond at all when I mention his name.
She does not.
Fuck. Alright, it's not about the gold. I'll draw my rapier. To arms, friends. I'll say as calmly as I can in my cracking, just post-pubescent voice. To arms, friends.
Nice.
Shit.
What's it going to be, Donovan?
I'll draw my rapier and hold it out nervously in front of me. Oh, it feel light in my hands. Nice.
Feels like a downright people stabber, this thing.
I'm confident we can talk this through. These are not the folk you want to be starting trouble with. Oh! Holy shit. Wait, what is that? Oh, initiative? Wait.
Williford gets into the... You see him walk up behind
Yeah,
her with something like a blunt instrument, like he's going to try to sock her over the head with it.
Oh, I'm going to bring up my rapier to try and attract her attention. All right, then. Have at you. You look lovely, by the way. Lovely.
All right, and Williford does attempt to smash.
Does he surprise her?
Trying to see here. No, he does not surprise her. and she ducks to the side as if he had smacked her squarely with whatever he's holding, that might have been very helpful. But she just scoots a little aside, and he kind of trips over himself, and back to you.
That would have been too easy. When I draw my rapier, she takes a stance. She wants to fight.
Yes.
All right, let's fight. I will attack her.
Describe that graceful attack.
I'll go for my anxious look, drop quickly into a crouch, holding this new beautifully crafted rapier in front of me in my right hand, and I will lunge as quickly as I can forward with it, attempting to skewer her in the midsection. Hold a hit.
Yes.
$26.
Wow.
That hits, and she is surprised at the speed and precision with which you lay this hit upon her. What is the damage?
Oh, I think I gotta change.
8.
But it's, yeah. That's okay. You're at 8. I gotta fix my damage in here, so. Actually, it's +3. I didn't change it in my stats here, so. So, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. I fixed it.
11, okay.
I only added the +3 to the attack. I didn't add it to the damage, so it's on there now, though.
All right. All right, -11. It did not break the skin. It just got stuck in her leather armor, but you could tell it definitely took some of the steam out of her forward momentum. And Harlow, it's your turn.
I'm going to use Produce Flames and try to hit her with the fireball thing. I'm putting it in chat now.
Wait, are we covering up the whole corner here? Yeah, we are. Let me just.
I just got a little 45.
We're right in the center here.
Oh, 16. There you go, Harlow.
Yay. Does that hit? Do I hit her?
Describe the attempt again.
So, like, I am just, like, I'm looking at her and, like, I'm confused on why she pulled us out of the cart, and then, like, at first I thought maybe she had candy for us, but then I realized she didn't have candy. I just threw a fireball at her.
And it flies right past her and dissipates as it moves past her.
Wait, a 16 doesn't hit?
16. I'll double check. I don't think so.
Oof.
She's OP.
That's not good.
No.
No, and she goes into attack Donovan. I think that hits.
Yeah, it does. That does hit. Damn, she's a beast.
One less point than you did to her. She does basically the same attack right back at you. And you look down at the spot like thinking, did she do that on purpose, or was that lucky that it looked exactly like my hit?
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge to have the damage.
Path. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
All right, and then this thug
Damn, bitch. She's about to kick my
lays
ass.
dares to lay a hand on Joanna.
Which one?
He's gonna regret that.
This guy.
I already have something because he's in my vicinity.
Oh yeah.
Well,
She's
okay,
getting
here's a
ready.
question before he tries to make an attack. So, one of my new maneuvers is called Brace, and it says when an enemy you can see moves within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to expend one of your superiority die and make a weapon attack against the creature.
Nice.
So-
he definitely moved within 5, but he goes first. So I think you'd have to do that. Right?
Actually, no.
It says-
I threw it up in the chat there. I think she gets. It's similar to oppose, but the major advantage is that you can strike before the opponent even swings. So
Okay.
as soon as
Even
he
if
comes,
it's not her.
yep, she gets to use.
Okay.
She can strike before they even swing.
Yeah, I think my reaction is
Alright.
once he's in my.
That's cool. Thank you for clarifying. Go for it. Make that
Okay.
attack.
I've never done this before, so I have to.
All you do is just roll to hit, and then roll a d8, and that's your superiority die.
Superiority.
Yep. So just roll
Okay.
the hit, and if you hit, you'll. Well, actually, you should roll it and roll the hit. You roll the hit and then roll a d8.
Oh,
So-
I got a 1.
Gotta start somewhere.
Oh man, I was so excited too.
pretty,
Wait,
pretty awesome
okay,
try.
I don't know.
can-
Oh, you got
I don't know.
your inspiration.
Yeah, you get an inspiration. One every game.
Also, with a fighter, I have this feature where, and I don't know if this is true for maneuvers or just attacks in general, but if I roll a 1 or a 2, I can re-roll that hit again, and then I take the second roll, even if it's a 1 or a 2.
Can you pull it? Can you put it up in the?
Yeah, that rings a bell, but I'm not sure. I remember where.
Let me see.
Hey, I can still hear you. I'm gonna step away for 1 minute. Just figure that out real quick.
Okay. I don't think it's in my character sheet.
No, it's not second wind. That's to get hit points. It's not action surge, which you also have.
I guess rolling to hit something does not count as an ability check.
I'm looking too, Joanna. I don't see it. Oh,
Okay,
it
so I
rings a
see what it
bell.
is.
Oh, okay.
I chose a fighting style, and I chose great weapon fighting.
Oh, yeah. Great weapon fighting. You're right. Yep. If you roll 1 or 2.
I don't.
Oh, on a damage die, not.
Oh, damage.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can re-roll 1 or 2 on damage, but you can use your
Okay.
inspiration to re-roll your attack.
Okay. I'll do that, but that's good to know because I haven't taken advantage of that. I mean, I don't know if I've had to, but
Yep.
okay. It is on my character sheet.
Yep.
Um,
Great weapon fighting.
Give me 1 more minute.
I'll just roll again with my initiative or with my inspiration. Oh, and I got an 18, so crossing my
nice.
fingers here.
Oh yeah. So now you'd roll a d8 and add
D8,
that
okay.
to when you roll you roll your damage, and then if that hits, you'll roll an additional d8 and subtract. On that little under your class resource there where it says superiority dice, you'd have 3 instead of 4, so you still have 3 left to do it. So you'd roll your damage
Okay.
and then add an additional d8 to your damage. That's a really
What?
cool.
What dice is damage?
If you just click on your to hit roll. Oh, okay. So you didn't roll your to hit roll off your character sheet. So you roll. Usually, if you click, I'm not sure. Did you click on your weapon in your attack or? When you rolled to hit.
So he
No.
attacks.
Oh,
He attacks first anyway, since you're not doing that other thing.
Oh no, I got it. I used my inspiration and I got an 18
On the
on my maneuver.
on your maneuver. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
actually, though, if you look in the chat, you're rolling. I don't know if you're just rolling a straight d20. How come your pluses aren't on there? Do you know what I mean? Like, did you click on your character
Oh.
sheet? You got to click on as.
So when I do my
Azure Edge.
attack, then I can still use
Oh
whatever
yeah,
weapon I'm using
yeah.
for.
So actually, you should click.
Okay.
DM, are you cool with her using Azure Edge?
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
No,
Okay,
it's
here we go.
great.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
25, 13, 8, and then I roll another d8 on top of
Whoa.
that.
Yep.
Holy.
There you go.
smokes.
Oh, and it's a maximum damage. Oh.
Oh. Man.
Okay.
Shit.
The Azure Edge glows blue as it strikes down upon this thug. And what is that? 21, 29 points of damage. And he stumbles back as if this was all but a killing blow. 20.
Wow.
Well done, Joanna.
And you see blood start to come out of his breastplate, as
Oh
if you
my
actually cut his chest open and it's bleeding through his armor. It just took a second for it to bubble through. He looked down at it
God.
and saw in slow motion the blood start pouring out of his breastplate. And he attacks right back. Actually, it was just simultaneous.
So he's just wounded then?
He's very, very wounded.
Okay. But it looks like he hit me with a 16.
Yeah, if a 16 hits you, then he did.
Yeah.
Minus 29. Yeah, this guy is.
But he only did 3 points of damage, so I imagine it's
You're like,
because he didn't hit me
"Aw."
that well. Yeah.
That really hurt.
He does surprisingly make a second attack. Seems to be very
Aw.
adept at fighting.
Yeah.
He's a fighter too.
Oh, it's not giving me. He's supposed to get advantage, actually. Let me see here. Why is it not doing advantage?
Why does he get advantage?
He has. I'll give you the rule behind it. It's pack tactics. The thug has advantage on his attack rolls if his fellow combatants are close by.
Okay.
As a warrior, you pick up on that. He's benefiting from.
I benefited from my maneuver, so it only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's gonna let me do.
That's awesome.
Flurry Whisper. It should.
Your first
Query
maneuver.
advantage.
So great.
I know, I was waiting to use that.
Great. All right, so here I'm going to. Here's multi attack.
Okay.
Just to put the rule up there and public roll. Okay, advantage. It does let me. Okay. And he misses with the second one.
Whew.
Not surprising, the condition he's in.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
And then this attacks Aldous. Where's the thug?
Come at me.
Thug?
He's gonna regret that. Slap him with your tentacle, Aldous.
Oh, just wait.
I love devious.
Multi attack. Oh, here's the pack tactics rule. I can throw that up there.
Oh, so you only got to kill one of them, and then the pack tactics fail after
Mhm.
that. So
Keep them 5 feet apart.
nice. Damn, do they
Believe
both?
that misses you?
They both
Yeah.
attack. Oh, that one attacked Aldous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his second attack,
Come on.
is a natural 20.
Oof. So that's a 8 then.
8 damage.
All right, I can take that.
Oh man.
As a reaction to this man bludgeoning me with a mace,
Okay.
I am going to use a reaction spell that I have called Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. Immediately start moving amidst the hellish flames. Dexterity save. It's the same one that just hit you?
Yeah.
Cool.
So he'll sort of like bludgeon me, and I sort of like take a step back, and like I'm like bent over, and then I like pick up my head and I'll point it at him.
Dexterity save.
It does not.
14. It does not make it.
Yeah. 2d10.
All right, give him his
Okay.
2d10.
Let me just see. Does it matter which level I choose for this? When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2 or higher, the damage is.
Yeah, so which
1d10.
slot is it in on your character sheet?
I guess, should I have chosen that beforehand?
Yeah, you're supposed to, but it doesn't.
It should be like
slip.
assigned to a slot, yeah.
Because like Warlock is weird, because like all of my spell slots are 3.
Yeah, no, you can
What do you
determine
mean?
ahead of time.
I just have 2 spell slots, and they're both in 3.
Yeah, if you
So-
you can.
I'm cool with rolling. You fix it for next time, but let's go with. You could have chosen.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice. Oh, wow.
Hellish Rebuke.
So 17. No.
17.
Yeah, 17.
What is that higher cast? Oh yeah, because I did level 3. Yeah, so it's 17. Oh shit. Level 5 really like.
That's the shit.
And he is affected. This was no small hit on this thug. You can tell by his composure.
Loves it.
All right, so thug Raya. I think you're muted.
Okay, sorry. So are we all laid out as we are on the map currently, or are we all just in the street right here?
We are right in the center here. Right in this alley right here. Right in the center of the and picture the carriage, and the two on the right are on the right of the carriage, and the two on the left are on the left of the carriage. And the woman has moved over to the left where Donovan is as well.
Okay, so all just immediately within the immediate area, right?
Yes.
No
Everyone's
one line of
within
sight.
Mayday.
Okay, cool. Then I want to cast Spirit Guardians. Just kind of right in the middle of everybody. And since I'm lawful neutral, I believe, they would be Fey spirits. And the creatures that are unaffected are everyone in our party. So obviously any enemy that would step into it would have to make that saving throw.
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. Verbal, somatic, material, your holy symbol. You hold your holy symbol up high. Or somehow, you tell me.
Yeah, I hold it close to my chest and say a prayer.
And you call for the
and then-
spirits to protect the group of you.
Yeah, and then you see those Fey, like fairies or spirits, just kind of spawn out of thin
around
air.
To a distance of 15 feet for the duration, which is 10 minutes. Good or neutral, this special one appears angelic or fey.
Wow. That's cool.
any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So you're identifying the party. An affected creature's speed is halved. Okay, so start making wisdom saves at a DC 15.
Yep.
Correct.
Oh shit. All right. Here's
Wow, what a cool spell. I see these like little fey spirits flying around protecting us, fighting these things.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
that's
the
so cool.
range of 15 feet? So yeah, it's everyone then, huh? Wait, does it
Yeah.
happen immediately right now, or because they're effectively in the?
Yeah, I mean it's only one action to cast. It's not like a concentration spell or anything.
Should I just do
So
one of them, one check, so we don't have to suffer through
Sure.
4 checks?
Yeah, just roll one. Man.
yeah,
I'll leave
that's
it up to
fine.
you. Do you want me to do them separate? Because if they all
Yeah,
pass on one, it'll be a little
Let Rhea decide. Yeah.
Ray, you decide.
No, just do all of them. It'll be easier.
In one go here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Normal roll.
If it doesn't work out, I learn the hard way. All right, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good gamble, Rhea.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it separately for
For shits.
no for
For her.
For the pretty lady.
Oh, okay,
For
okay.
for her.
For her, ladies and gentlemen.
oh there.
Her.
She's trying to kill me now. God. I was gonna give her a ride, but she ain't getting a ride now.
Yeah, what kind of ride, Donovan? Hollis would fully say that.
She makes it. Okay.
So she makes it while her thug.
Wow.
All right, roll that damage.
Okay, it says 3d8, and then since she failed, she takes half of the damage. So everyone takes full damage, and she takes half.
11.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
5.
it's good. It's good.
That's
Well,
pretty good for an
that's-
AoE spell. That's like
Fucking
amazing.
All right, I do have to hit all these with their damage, so bear with
No,
me
that's
here.
good. Well done,
Then
Rhea.
take your
That's
time.
is that a new spell, Rhea?
Yeah, it's a level 3 spell, so I've had it, but I just swapped it out, and this is the first time I've used it.
That's
Since I have
awesome.
an additional
Nice.
level 3 slot now.
Oh, the one thug dies.
Oh yeah, the one by Joanna.
Yep.
Good.
He falls to the
Good.
ground dead because of these spirit guardians. Oh, and the other one is not doing well at all. He looks like the other one looked a minute ago.
That's the one you roasted, Aldous. Man, we got some. I'm so glad that I've surrounded myself with you guys. Because you know you guys are going to kill the rest of these guys, hopefully, and then I'm going to be left dying at the hands of this.
All right, she takes 5. Okay. Oh, what the fuck just happened?
We could try and spare her, guys. You know, we don't have to kill her. She might have information.
Donovan wants to spare the lady.
She's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Equal rights.
She might-
Women deserve to die too.
All right, so everyone took their damage. They all took 11. She took 5.
Wow.
And whose turn is it? Joanna?
Joanna's turn.
Oh my gosh. Which one is? Okay, so this one's dead by me.
Oh wait, yeah, I gotta mark them dead. Hold on, shit.
Joanna, do you get
And-
2 attacks per round now?
I do. I get to
Oh,
hit
this-
twice.
Oh
shit.
my
I marked this one as dead actually, so just roll
Oh.
with it. He's dead.
That's the one that Joanna hit first.
Which one's not doing well? It's probably up here by.
This
Alvin.
one is not doing well up here,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this
Aldous
one.
burned.
and there's one that hasn't attacked yet.
Oh. I see. Okay. Only because it's like right next to me, I'm gonna go for this one that's kind of centered in between Rhea and I.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Azure Edge He looks pretty close, so I don't need to throw it or anything. Oh, does 14 hit? No, it doesn't. Oh no, that was her. Does it hit the thug?
It does not hit the thug.
Well, I have a second attack, so I'm gonna try again.
Get him.
Okay, 24
Yeah, that hits.
with,
Yep, 24 hits.
and I'm gonna do it kind of like with one hand, slice across, and it makes 17 damage.
17 damage. Oh my god.
On top of the 11 he already took. Uh-oh.
Oh right, yeah.
They are not doing well at all. This guy is stumbling as well, and he's got fear in his eyes. He starts looking over at the woman like, is she gonna break from this? This guy looks like he's gonna run, and this guy looks like he's gonna run. They're just instinctually, because their lives are in peril. And they
Oh my
saw
God.
one of their comrades. He's bleeding out, dead on the ground right now. Aldous, it's your turn.
Aldous, don't let them get away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna see if I can like target the guy who attacked me previously, who I like reacted to. Am I able to get within like arm's length of him at this moment?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna like run up to him. I'm assuming he's like facing the other way. Like
He's not facing the other way. He looks like
okay,
he's
okay. But he's like sort of backing away slowly.
Yeah.
I'm with my hand outstretched. I will like put my hand over his face. And I will cast Vampiric Touch,
Ooh.
which is a new spell. So it's a melee spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount of that damage dealt. And I can choose to like
no
concentrate on it.
That's cool.
The save is 14. What does it say? Oh, I guess is there not?
Yeah, there is. Spell save DC 14, but what is it?
Just got to roll to hit.
Strength. On a hit, the target takes damage, and you regain hit points equal to the amount of necrotic damage. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack.
No, I don't. He doesn't. I don't know what that. It says spell save, but he doesn't. I don't know that he gets. Does he get a save? Is there a spell save? Because it doesn't say he saves for half or anything.
Maybe a Constitution save.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't
I would
realize.
think he's just trying to touch him. I would think it would be a strength.
He's got to roll to hit. I think you know what.
Yeah, roll to hit. See if we even have to figure it out.
Do I have to roll to hit because don't spells like
It
don't
says
have to do that,
right?
make a melee spell
Make a
attack
melee spell
against the
attack.
creature.
Oh, okay. So I've never had to do that.
You
This is
probably
like the
click
first.
right on it, just like a weapon.
Okay.
No?
Let me see.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
That was a 1.
okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, BB.
We're coming up on the end of our session here.
I'm looking.
Can I give
Oh,
Aldous my
damn.
inspiration?
No, it did it actually. For necrotic, you see
Oh,
this.
okay, cool.
This man turned blue instantly, and his skin like gets shriveled, and he drops to his knees. Ugh. and then falls over to his side, dead.
Oh my god. And I get 2 health. Wow.
Awesome. I'm looking up spell saves, by
Equal
the
to
way.
half the amount of the necrotic damage dealt.
Yep.
All right, so this guy's dead now. He's at 0 hit points technically. That was how many hit points he had.
Oh wow. That's
But
perfect.
we don't do death saves for them, I guess.
Mhm.
No.
All right, so who's left standing here? Or better yet, who's in next in the turn? Aldous, this guy, the last thug, who's probably the healthiest,
Well done, Aldous.
takes an attack on Rhea. He looks to his left and his right and sees. Oh, I guess the woman is still within 5. So yeah, he'll get his. He'll get his pack tactic still, I guess. 17. Does that hit?
Nope.
Does
I'm
not,
at
does
18.
And his second swing is.
Oh.
It's okay.
Wait,
it's
no,
only
he
5.
doesn't get the. Does he get the bonus? Because he doesn't. He's by himself, so he doesn't have the pack. The pack.
Nah,
tactics
he's
anymore.
got the woman
The
still with it.
wench.
Oh, right.
The wench.
She's a wench. She is a wench. Yeah, good call,
She does look like a buccaneer.
guys. Maybe
Williford.
she's not all bad.
Let me see what Williford
Yeah, I mean she
has.
hasn't killed us, so
I mean, she's trying to kill me, but
right.
she might just surrender.
Williford picks up that same object, something he took from the front seat of the car. It looks like a large book.
Holy shit! Will you just crush her head with that thing, Williford?
How many thugs are left?
I think there's 2.
Two
Like
or
one
one?
one looks like it's running away, but
And he misses again. But he's obviously trying to help you guys.
Oh, Williford.
oh, I appreciate him.
Thanks, Williford.
His hair's getting messy and his spectacles are awry here.
I could just see this guy swinging a book around clumsily, like falling between us and falling on the street, and
Yeah, missing each
yeah,
time.
every time he swings, nearly hitting me. I'm gonna attack her again. I'm not gonna give her no quarter. Can I roll to hit?
Yeah.
Get her.
Yeah, I'll crouch again and then bring my rapier up in front of my face and then slash, aiming for her throat. 23?
Hits.
Yeah.
11 points of damage with my slash.
Don't you get +3 on that?
Yeah, that's with the plus. I rolled a 1. So, yeah, that's with my plus. That includes my dexterity and my magic plus. So, that's why I did
Oh wow.
Oh.
So that's what you get when you roll a 1.
11, yeah. Dude, this rapier.
Arlo, it's your turn.
This rapier's the shit. I mean, it's no Azure Edge. It's no Azure Edge, but it's for Donovan.
Since we're at the end of this, it looks like she's going to run in the direction of Harlow. Yeah, you can't use the measuring device. You're all in melee. You're all within 5 feet of each other.
No, don't let her run. We gotta get her.
Yeah,
gonna
don't let
try
her get
to-
away.
She's going to try to disengage and move past Harlow right now.
Gonna use the produce flames to at least
Alright.
maybe scare her
Hit
away.
hit the produce flames. She does have a special ability called light-footed. So we'll just see if she gets away real quick. Whoa, natural 20.
Yay!
Damn, 17
17.
points of damage. Holy
Oh my God.
shit,
Nice.
Marlo.
Where is she going?
You just hit her with a fireball straight in the face.
Like, do we know what
Or in the
actually
butt.
hits? Do we know what actually hits her in the face?
Noel,
If you
No,
want
it-
it to.
it totally engulfs her.
Oh, I feel
She runs out of a ball of fire, and you can see there's still smoke and fire on her. And let's see what her light-footed.
Oh,
If
man.
she's still in 5 feet, I want to use my brace to make a hit.
Yeah, well, she's gonna take the distance. It's her turn. She's moving her full distance.
If she just moves within 5 feet of me, I can use my brace.
Well, she's moving away from you right now.
Yeah, she has a special ability that light-footed, a swashbuckler can dash or disengage as an action. So, do I get another attack on her if she's trying to get away, or no?
Yes, you get. It's just at disadvantage.
I will take it at disadvantage. I'm going to try and slash her Achilles. Like, as she's running away, I'll slash at the bottom of those sexy boots that she's got on. And try and... 21? Nice
21
boots.
hits.
I almost feel bad about cutting the boots. I'm going to try and cripple her with this slash across the back of her ankle. Another 11 points of damage. Actually, no, I'm going to use my inspiration. Can I re-roll that?
Yep.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll my damage. 16 points of damage.
You definitely injure her as she runs away. Fuck. And we'll leave it there unless anyone has like some kind of heroic thing they want to do. I remember, Aldous, you used to have a spell. Did you give that one up where you can lasso someone in? And we can still leave it here and we can pick up with that scene if you like. But if anyone in the turn order here wants to do one other attempt to apprehend her or attack her.
I mean, I have a cantrip that can like lure her back.
She's 60 feet away already.
Let me just check to see what the range is on that.
Hoofing it in those high heel boots.
She's fast.
Yeah, it's not that far. Yeah, it's like 15. So.
All right, my friends. Well played.
Yeah.
Unless I can
This
work
is
out
great.
otherwise, I can only look forward to next Wednesday. Everyone let me know if you
Okay.
can do it, or if not.
Super
We'll
cool.
take it from there.
Loved it.
No, next Wednesday sounds good.
Definitely good for me.
Thanks for showing up.
Hopefully
Love
some
y'all.
Sundays. Love
Yeah,
you.
of course.
Love you, kids.
Thanks, guys.
Hi.
Bye.